Welcome back to IT Solutions Pro. If you're serious about automation in 2026, you have two choices. Pay monthly fees for services like Zapier, or become the architect of your own infrastructure. Today, we choose option 2. We are building a self-hosted AI server that monitors inputs, analyzes them with GPT-4, and sends intelligent alerts directly to Telegram, all running locally via Docker. This isn't just a toy project. This is an enterprise-grade solution that you can run on a local machine, a Raspberry Pi, or a cloud VPS for pennies. By the end of this video, you will have a system that understands context and takes action automatically. While we are using Telegram for today's demo, keep in mind that this exact same architecture can be used to read and process your emails, manage support tickets, or handle client requests. Let's look at the architecture we are building today. As you can see in this diagram, we are placing n8n inside a Docker container. This creates an isolated environment that is stable, secure, and easy to back up. We will then open a secure tunnel to allow external APIs to talk to our local server safely. Before we write a single line of code, we need the right tools. The backbone of our project is Docker. If you don't have it yet, head over to docker.com and download Docker Desktop. Why Docker? Because instead of manually installing databases and libraries on your computer, Docker allows us to run containers. Think of these as lightweight, pre-packaged virtual machines that work perfectly every time. During installation, make sure you enable the WSL2 backend if you are on Windows. This ensures maximum performance. Once installed, you should see the Docker whale icon running smoothly in your system tray. Next, you'll need a code editor. I'm using Visual Studio Code. It's the industry standard for a reason. We are ready to build. Let's get our hands dirty. Open VS Code. Before we touch the Docker setup, we need to talk about security. First, create a file named .env. This is a golden rule in DevOps. Never hardcode your passwords. In this file, we will define our sensitive variables like the database name, user, and password. This keeps your credentials safe and makes the setup clean. Now, create your docker-compose.yaml file. Pay attention here. We are not just installing the basic version of n8n, we are building an enterprise-grade architecture. Look at the code. We are calling the variables we just created in our .env file. We have defined two services. First, PostgresQL. This is our database backend. Why Postgres? Because the default database, SQLite, can get slow and corrupt if you run too many workflows. Postgres makes your automation lightning fast and rock solid. Second, the n8n service. Notice the environment section. We are telling n8n to connect to our Postgres container instead of using a local file. And finally, volumes. This ensures that even if you delete the container, your data and workflows remain safe on your hard drive. Open your terminal and type docker-compose.d. You will see two containers starting up, the brain, n8n, and the memory, Postgres. Head over to your browser and type localhost 5678. You should see the n8n setup screen. Create your owner account. Now, the power of n8n lies in its integrations. To make this an AI agent, we need to give it a brain. Click on Credentials on the left sidebar and search for OpenAI. You will need an API key. If you don't have one, go to platform.openai.com. If you're not sure how to generate an API key, make sure to check out my previous videos where I explained it in detail while building a Python AI chatbot. Copy that key, paste it here, and click Save. While we are here, let's also set up our Telegram credentials. This requires two quick steps on your phone. Open Telegram and search for @botfather. This is the tool that creates other bots. Type /newbot, give it a name, and it will give you a long API token. Copy that token, save it in a notepad. Before you leave Telegram, search for a bot called @userinfobot. Click Start, and it will give you your personal numeric chat ID. Write this down or save it in a notepad. We will need this specific ID later to ensure the bot sends the alerts only to you. Now for the fun part. Let's build the logic. We start with a manual trigger. Think of this as a way to simulate an incoming email from a client. In production, you would swap this with an email trigger, but the logic remains the same. Next, we need the brain. Search for the AI agent node. This is the controller that manages the conversation. But an agent needs a model to think. So we connect the OpenAI chat model node to it. In the model settings, I highly recommend selecting GPT-4o or GPT-4 Turbo for the best reasoning capabilities. Now, inside the AI agent settings, pay attention to the system message. This is how we program the AI's behavior. I am going to strictly tell it, you are a senior IT agent. Analyze the text. You must output a JSON object with a category field and a suggested _reply field. If it's urgent, set category to high_priority. This technique is called structured output. It allows n8n to programmatically decide what to do next based on the AI's decision. Now let's route the traffic. Add a switch node. We will configure the rule as follows. If the class contains high_priority, it will route to the top path. We will receive the message from the AI agent node and insert it here using this JSON code. Connect that top path to Telegram. But wait, how does Telegram know what to say? Open the Telegram node settings. Now take the API token generated by BotFather and paste it into the token field. Finally, for the chat ID, paste that numeric ID we saved earlier to ensure the message routes correctly to you. In the text field, we don't want to write a static message. Instead, we want the dynamic analysis from our AI. Click on the switch node and drag the output into the text box. This ensures that whatever the AI thinks, whether it's a database error or a security breach, is exactly what will appear on your phone screen. Now, let's test it. I'll input. The server is down and burning. Boom! The AI detected the urgency, labeled it high priority, and because we mapped the data correctly, the specific alert details fired instantly to my phone. You have just built a system that would cost companies thousands of dollars, and you've done it all for free on your own hardware. That is the power of open source IT. If you found this masterclass helpful, make sure to subscribe.